Hello, good morning, and good evening to everybody. Just waiting for everything to load in and we'll be getting started. Don't usually stream around this time, but I have some free time, so we will be going for a few hours. So let's continue. We are in Ostagar, and we just got here. Let's hop over and talk to some of these other people.
Any last wishes I can help fulfill? Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Not an elf? What's that supposed to mean?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Well, hey, Queen and Hypergig.
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
They won't send us in for any pointless danger.
Then why do the Grey Wardens only recruit folks who can fight? Or are you their first basket weaver? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I already want to blast this guy in the face.
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
How do you do?
Yep, the two of you are gonna have to duel in the
You
chat.
there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously? What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
You're forgiven, human, for now.
Thank you. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand. So long as you keep it quiet.
Alrighty, let's sell off the stuff that we don't need. We're not gonna go into the crafting side of things, so I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff. I don't need the dagger. I'm not going to use the staffs. The leather boots aren't as good as what I have. The dragon plate armor, we're going to be using that for somebody else. Just get rid of the things that we're not going to use. And we need to keep these because we're going to have a companion use them in a little bit. Let's see if they got any better armor for us. The Enchanter's Staff is what we want to get off of him. We'll need 5 gold Might be able to pick that up towards the end. Anything, Let's continue looting the area.
Welcome, young woman. Goodbye.
I love the Tranquil so much. They're just...
Welcome, young woman. Yes, and you are a mage of the Circle. You must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the King's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create.
Thank you
True
for the
power
subscription.
comes with a price, as we know only too well.
I appreciate it.
Goodbye.
Oh no, there go all the little emojis.
That course of action is inadvisable.
If I was a rogue, we could get some interesting stuff from there. Thinking we'll start collecting some of the ice magic as part of our primal build. Probably be next. Let's see what else we got going on. Anything that we can borrow without returning?
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing? I merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him. Then begone, heathen. That the Grey Wardens accept the likes of you is forever their greatest weakness.
I want to blast her in the face.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human. I did not mean to offend you. Clearly your skills have impressed Duncan. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance? As am I. Has anyone told you about it? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Well, there's that.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
Well, we'll see what we can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Alright, let's feed him and get some, stuff.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Alrighty, now we got a key. Let's go and borrow the stuff in this chest.
That course of action is it. That
right.
course of action. Welcome, young woman. Goodbye.
Now we'll have to get that later.
Hail to you.
Now let's see what else we got going on. A nurse?
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Anybody over here?
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word. Take care.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lady.
Alrighty, I think this is all the little side quest things that we could do for the moment.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a Darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle.
Just gonna see if there's anything else that we can loot.
Yes.
Oh, we found a dagger. And a little bow.
The wall before me is dark. The wall before me is darkness. Yet shall the Maker's light be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade.
I will remember that hyper gig. Die in horrible agony. That could be you, man.
Aren't we receiving a large number of reinforcements from the Grey Wardens in Orlais soon?
Dwarves are fun. Yep, this looks like everything. So let's go talk to a character up here we haven't ran into yet.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
Yeah, I just rolled the dice
What her
to see what
reverence
we get.
desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. Really? You don't look like a mage. That is... I mean... How interesting. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How do I not look like an elf? I mean, a mage.
No problem, it's just my background makes mages nervous, and nervous mages make me nervous. I don't want to be a toad. I like the way I am. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden, though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is. Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
And now we have Alistair. Let's see if he can get into this chest. No. There you go, Hypergig. Got our...
Tell me if you need anything, friend, and I'll try to get it.
Yes.
insignificant skills. We gotta get good or get somebody who can unlock the stuff for us. Let's sell this
Hello
off.
again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Does Alistair have enough for the, Let's see his stats right now. When we get his strength up high enough, we can give him the DLC armor.
found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alrighty, now let's go out into the wilderness and hopefully not be eaten.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
I swear there has to be a way to, like, loot all the corpses around you without manually having to do each and every one of them. Now we'll figure it out. It's been a while since I played Origins. A letter.
Over here.
There we go.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Bandage him up.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
We can be nice.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? 12? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
I'm sure we will go on many adventures with those two. Let's see. We got all that stuff there. And one of the flowers we're after. So it's funny, canonically, Grey Wardens shouldn't be surprised by Darkspawn, but game mechanic-wise, we are going to be probably surprised a lot by Darkspawn.
Yes.
Doing the good old mage, hold back and shoot little blasts at them. Forgot to give them the buff. Look at that. Now we'll cut through them quicker. Fire damage is a good way to take out Darkspawn.